Hello everybody, this is Danilo Cuellar from peacefanaticism.com. Continuing our discussion on part 3 of currency. What is currency? What is money? What is wealth? Precious metals, monetary system, central banking, economics. So we discussed a little bit about the Weimar Republic, Germany, hyperinflation. One thing I wanted to talk about to finish off with that was in the beginning of the hyperinflation, 1919, 1 ounce of gold converted to 100 German marks. By the end, it was about 100 trillion German marks converted to 1 ounce of gold. And that, in terms of, to put that into perspective, by the end of the hyperinflation of Weimar Republic, Germany, 1924, 1 ounce of gold could purchase, 25 ounces of gold could purchase 1 block of commercial real estate in the city of Germany. Now, to put that into perspective, imagine what 1 block of commercial real estate in Manhattan costs in terms of gold. And if it was 25 ounces, you calculate that, I don't know how many millions of dollars that would be in Manhattan, but it's quite a lot. So the idea is that wealth is never destroyed. It is only transferred. This is called the wealth transfer, right? Right, and this brings to mind, what is wealth, right? So we got currency, we got money. What is wealth? So wealth differs a little bit in that wealth is something that is created, that is innovated by entrepreneurs, by inventors, by developers, by creative people over long periods of time, right? Wealth is what increases standards of living, makes us more comfortable, makes us live in much more luxury than our ancestors did. Very simple things that have improved our life many-fold, such as cars, shoes, clothes, air conditioning, refrigeration, electricity, lights, light bulb, sanitary practices, very simple things, but that have really transformed human civilization into something very different from what our ancestors endured. So the idea that during the Great Depression, in 1929, you have images of people starving, not working, right? Why were they starving? Is it that there was a lack of food? Is it that there was a lack of work? Was there no more work to be done? Because the wealth was all still there, right? All the factories, all the farm animals, all the cars and trucks and people, they're all willing to work, so why aren't they working, right? And this is a fundamental reflection of more of interventionist Federal Reserve policies, monetary policies, right? You got the Roaring Twenties of the 1920s, where the Federal Reserve is pumping large amounts of currency into the economy, and this is what brings about what you call the boom part of the boom bust cycle, the boom where people feel like they're wealthy, but it's really very illusory wealth. And then eventually, when all that comes crashing down, when people understand that it wasn't that boom was not based on real prosperity, real wealth, it was based on just paper, just currency being created and currency being devalued, right? And then you get a crash as entrepreneurs have to readjust to all that excess paper currency and malinvestment that occurred as a result of that boom and all that currency creation, and as a result of the Mandrake mechanism. So there was always, wealth is never really destroyed. In order to destroy wealth, you really have to destroy the factories, the buildings, people's clothes. You have to destroy what makes our lives comfortable and luxurious. It's not the money. Money doesn't make our lives well, right? Money is just pieces of paper. Even gold and silver, they're just hunks of metal. They don't make our lives better. What really makes our lives better is what entrepreneurs and business owners create out of their blood, sweat, and tears, out of their effort, their perseverance to satisfy the needs, wants, and desires of consumers. That's what makes us wealthier, right? The money or the currency merely acts as a lubricant to facilitate transaction between consumer and producer, right? So there's a very important distinction between wealth and money, and then money versus currency, right? So it's very important to understand that wealth is really the foundation of what we would understand as civilization as increase in standard of living, increase in longevity, decrease in mortality, increases in health and safety, and decrease in crime, right? Pretty much whichever society is more prosperous and wealthy and successful, there's the least amount of crime, right? And consequently, if you look in those countries where there is the most amount of prosperity, you would also find the least amount of interventionist policies, the most free market countries, right? A free market country is an oxymoron, but the least amount of regulations are in those places where there is the most amount of prosperity, right? In a place where like Cuba or North Korea or Venezuela or Argentina, you're not going to find the business owners and the entrepreneurs and the wealthy people wanting to go to those countries unless they want to get their wealth plundered and their money plundered, right? Most people don't want to go to those countries. Those countries destroy wealth. They destroy money, right? They destroy the desire to create, right? So free markets and anarchy and voluntarism is what helps to stimulate the human desire to thrive and to succeed and to prosper. So thank you very much. This is Danilo Cuellar from peaceforanarchism.com. Enjoy the day.